That one?
Yeah. All right, so before we do this, I just want to let you know that for these OVA episodes, they're subbed, not dubbed. So we're actually going to you're going to get to hear the original voices, so it might be a little weird, but we're going to have to read the subtitles. So you're going to get that experience of watching both dubbed and subbed
I think
anime.
you told me that, so.
Yes.
Yeah, so this is like a side quest.
Yeah, these are OVAs.
With characters that we like.
Yeah. All right, let's get back here. Let's finish this up. And we're back.
Yay!
Oh my gosh, I just zoomed in a bunch on my computer. God. Okay.
Don't do that.
All right, so we're going to talk about some more Baccano. We're going to start with our side quest episodes.
All right.
Right now we're going to talk about Baccano episode 14, Graham Specter's Love and Peace. Love and Peace. That was another anime reference I just did.
What?
Love and Peace. The Trigun. Trigun is a good one.
Okay.
I'm not sure. We'll probably won't watch that on this show, but it's fun if you ever get a
Why
chance.
would we watch that?
I don't know. There's other ones I want to watch.
We can watch it eventually.
Eventually.
We already have like a 30-year plan here.
That's true. We do have like a 30-year plan. All right, but yes.
Stuck with me.
So you may be wondering, Cailin, the main plot's over. What are we doing? Of course, again, like we said before, OVA episodes, original video animations, just like 3 little side quest episodes. So this one, we are starting kind of after the events of just about everything in the series. So a lot of this, we do see some flashbacks, but they're more to explain things that are happening in the current day,
right.
Than they are to actually like introduce plot.
Wait, is
elements.
this after the Pussyfoot, or
this is after the Flying Pussyfoot?
Okay.
Yes, 1932.
Oh right, because Dodger was there.
Yes, so we're at the location called the Alvier, which we actually see. Which we actually see this set in like a brief snippet in the first episode, but it's not what's happening right here. Mm-hmm. Which, of course, this is the an establishment owned by the Mozzarella family, and basically we're having a chill afternoon with a lot of people who we love because Isaac and Miria are building a domino structure.
We're gonna like the side quest episode.
I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen these.
Well, already yes. Already yes.
It's very serious.
We should probably also say, I think we said this in the thing, but this is subbed and not dubbed.
Yes, thank you. So we did watch this with subtitles. We didn't watch this dub. Everything else we watched dub. I think Baccano has a really great dub. I really like the dub. I think the voices fit very well.
Cause it sounds like very like New York 1930s. I'm like,
yeah, exactly. And so people ask me if I prefer dub or sub. I really like. I'll only really try the dub if it's like usually set in a Western setting, because then I think sometimes the voices kind of go better together, which is why I really Fullmetal Alchemist. I really like the dub of that as well. Which I'm really excited. I really want to rewatch Fullmetal Alchemist. So
we can do it on the show too.
We might just do that, but we have to do your show first.
That's true.
So.
So we get the actual.
So this is kind of a great opportunity for us to really hear the original voice actors of this, and it's really funny because sometimes I'm like, really, that's the voice you chose,
right?
Even though they are like the original voices, but just like the characterizations, I think can come off a little different depending on which country is dubbing it.
Like for me, like personally, it kind of didn't fit.
Yeah, well, we're so used to one.
Yeah, I know.
But like, especially because some of the voices are like a lot higher pitched. Like Miria is very high pitched. Ches is like super high pitched, even though he's a kid, but still, he's very feminine sounding. So, and like a lot of them are higher pitched. Lad has a higher pitched voice. Like Lad doesn't have like the gravelly, grainy sound that he has in the English dub. He just sounds like a dude. So it is interesting choices. They're not all terrible, but it does lend itself. It's when you hear the people talking with the accents, it's really fun.
I do kind of think as of now, I kind of would rather watch the subbed.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I don't actually, or dubbed, that's what I meant.
Yeah.
But it's weird because I actually don't like, I guess like the one anime thing that I've seen that's real anime, not Last Airbender, because that doesn't count.
Yeah. Right.
Is Princess Mononoke, and I watched that dubbed, and I didn't like it. Like I like the story, but I'm like it felt off.
Ghibli dubs are really good. They're really good dubs.
Like the acting was really good, but like it didn't match up with like the lip thing, and that kind of like weirded me out.
Yeah. But yes, so dominoes. Baccano. Damn it. No, but yeah, so it's very funny because Isaac and Mira are setting up dominoes, and I think Maisa's trying to figure out what's going on. And basically the idea is that, like, making domino structures is for people who are too stupid to figure out the rules of dominoes.
What are the rules of dominoes?
It's been a while since I've played. But we also see, like, Randy and Petso doing the same thing.
Everybody's doing it. Like,
everybody's doing it. And so, like, we see, like, first we see, like, kind of the idiots doing it. But then we see, like, Ennis.
Yeah.
And we see, oh god, what's his name?
Was it Maisa doing it?
Maisa was, like, mostly observing, and Firo was observing. We also see Ronnie. Just a bunch of idiots in a room. Aw.
リーダさんもご一緒にいかがですか？面白いよこれ。
ヤグルマさん。わしも子供の頃よく将棋倒しで遊んだものだって。ロニーさんは。
So,
Ronnie's the demon.
Wait, why is the demon there?
Because he's just.
When did they become friends with him?
He's in the one family.
The demon was in the one. Which family?
Is helping out. Ronnie's the demon, which is way funnier. So yes, so they're very excited to, once it's done, like, knock down their thing. But Firo accidentally sets it off. Graham Specter's Love and Peace. So that's kind of like the fun shenanigans we start the episode with.
Which, like, what I'm upset about with this episode, because, like, I don't think I really like this episode that much.
Yeah.
Which is just, like, we have that, which is, like, characters that I mostly either, like, who I really, I really like or, like, I mostly like.
Mm-hmm.
And, like, we're just having, like, a fun time. But then we get cut to a bunch of crap that I do not care about.
Yeah, yes.
Like, I'm just like, this is...
Which is why this episode's gonna be a lot shorter, because I'm probably just gonna, like, glaze over a lot of it, because, like, there's, like, just this dude.
There's a tuxedo mask guy.
We call him a tuxedo mask, even though he bears no resemblance to tuxedo mask.
Because, like, here's the thing. I know Sailor Moon exists, and I know the tuxedo mask is a guy who exists, but that's the only form of, like, anime pretty boy that I know.
Yeah.
Is he a pretty boy? Is he an anime pretty boy?
He has very pretty boy vibes to me, just because of, like, how, like, he's designed.
I like the outfit.
But yeah, so if you're wondering who this pretty boy is, we do drop the title card, which is Graham Specter's Love and Peace. And we do get to meet a fella by the name of Graham Specter. And we call him the pretty boy because he has, like, this, like, long blonde hair. He has, like, you know, those, like, very anime boy features, like Bishonen features. He's not, like, a lot of the characters that we see here, like, they look like they're, like, New York mobster, but he doesn't.
He's kind of got, like, a very, like, late 2000s goth punk haircut.
Yes, yeah. So he really doesn't feel like he fits in. And
he does a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, so where we meet him is like in a warehouse in New York. And he looks like he has this thing about, like, sad stories, happy stories, so he wants to tell a sad story. And basically,
it's not that sad though.
Forgot about this guy.
Who's that guy?
人間は悲しみの中で成長し、楽しみの怠惰の中で生を謳歌するものだという。
He's a pretty boy.
だが俺は成長する気はない。
The hair.
It's kind of a deep voice for a
どう
pretty
して
boy.
こんな悲しい話をしなければならない？俺にこれ以上成長させてどうする気だ？
Have we met him
どこに
before?
連れて行く気だ？
I don't think so.
Okay, good.
He kind of talks about in the sub it's brother lad. In the wiki it says boss lad, but basically, like, Lad Russo is somebody he respects and looks up to a degree. If you do, you probably have issues. I'm not gonna lie, you probably have like issues.
Yeah.
We kind of find out about, like, why he does that. So, like, he is sad because we do find out that Lad has been taken into custody because he was found, like, the first / last time we see him, he was on the side of a train.
Right.
Bone arm. And he was surrounded by police. So, like, they're like, hey, you killed a bunch of people. So he has been taken into custody.
I mean, he did.
Mm-hmm. So then we kind of get to see the story of how Graham, Specter, and Lad Russo really met. We flash back to 1929. So yes, we do have flashbacks in here.
But it's like more for context.
Yeah, exactly. It's more for context. So it's very funny because it was hard to believe. I forgot this was Lad at first. One, he's not wearing a white suit, and two, the voices are very different. I kind of mentioned that before. Like, this Lad has a very just like a guy. He just like sounds like a guy that's talking, and not like the grainy, raspy kind of dude who's gonna like kill you, kind of thing. And so he's basically talking to his uncle, who of course runs the Russo family, and basically Lad has a job to do, and we know that Lad is very good at slaughtering people. So he's basically trying to get back at these guys who are like stealing expensive parts and replacing them with fake parts and all that kind of stuff. And we know that Lad likes to kill people. So we do see him go to this auto plant to do that, and he's basically trying to kill this guy. I don't know who the guy is. His name is Van Dyke. I guess he runs the place.
Again,
for mob reasons.
Don't care.
No, we really don't care, so that's why I'm like glazing over this. And as he's trying to kill them, he does get interrupted by this fella who we've seen before. He's Graham Specter, who's big. His like thing, he has a giant wrench. And he does ridiculous things with this wrench.
Right.
Like ridiculous things.
He did not
just catch a bullet. Is he okay? He really likes to disassemble things. He catches a bullet in the wrench, which is just like a little ridiculous. But we just need to know that this guy is good with a wrench. I don't really know why they start fighting. Basically just because they want to fight.
Okay.
Hey, let's fight.
Bow, bow, bow.
And so they fight. What?
Cailin?
Yeah.
What's happening?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
Come on, Lad's side here.
But aren't they buddies eventually? And then the fight ends?
So I'm trying to figure out like the motivations here.
They're crazy?
They are crazy.
I think
that's all you need to know. Like, I think Graham is like,
Well,
he's also a ne'er-do-well.
But he seems like a car thief.
He seems kind of, yeah. Because Graham kind of comes off because he's interrupting Lad trying to kill this like dude Van Dyke. He's like, why are you protecting this dude? But like Graham doesn't really seem that interested. And so they're basically, they're all like a bunch of criminals is basically what the thing is. And the fight kind of ends with Graham gets a good hit in where he like literally takes out a part of Lad's side.
It's kind of...
Oh. Hello?
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 Who dead? That sounds like a dead...
Well, we know both of these people live, so.
But it sounds like a death noise.
It does sound like a stabby noise.
Or like a crushing skull noise.
Oh. But Lad, Crazy doesn't die so easily.
Right.
So, like, Lad, he's still standing and he kind of punches Graham literally across the room.
Oh, no, I thought Graham got the...
No, that was Lad.
Oh.
That was Lad gets Graham's wrench right in his side.
Whatever.
But, of course, once Graham is kind of defeated, he kind of accepts his defeat and, kind of lets Lad kill him. But Lad only likes killing people, as we know, who don't want to die or don't think they're going to die. So he's not really interested in killing him anymore. So he just, like, kind of lets him go.
Oh,
that looks like a hurt. fucking launched him across the room.
So he dead, not dead. Is he immortal?
No.
But he should be dead.
好きにすりゃいいだろ。いや、好きにはしねえ。俺は自分が殺される可能性があるとも知らずに。
But and then Lad is like, oh yeah, that other guy, and just like shoots the guy across the room and kills the guy he was trying to kill the whole time.
Great.
So we know that Lad is crazy. He's very good at killing people. And it seems like there's some kind of mutual relationship going on between these two.
Was that his first girlfriend, lover, fiance?
Don't tell Lua.
What? Do we know if he knows Lua yet?
I actually don't know if he knows Lua yet. I'm assuming not. Because it seems like they have kind of a whirlwind kind of relationship.
Whatever. Then I feel like there was more stuff with Graham and the wrench, but I don't remember.
Well, back in the warehouse, like, Graham just literally disassembles a whole car with just, like, spinning, like, just, like, you know, gesticulating wildly with his wrench. So, like, that's fun.
In a weird Lad Mercer kind of way.
I'm sure it's fine.
悲しい話だ。ああ、俺に悲しい話をさせて。
Is it a sad story?
この世界はどういうつもりだ。
Debatable?
悲しい。悲しい。
Can we go back to
Sad.
Can we go back to the dominoes?
I kind of want to know what's going on with the dominoes.
This is going on too long, and I'm like, I didn't care that much about Lad in the first place.
It's a little suggestive at times.
Like a meow.
So, but yeah, so whatever kind of bond that they formed, I should probably know this, but I really don't care. So Graham thinks it's very sad that Lad has been imprisoned because, like, now they can't kind of carry out the things that they wanted to carry out. And so he's feeling kind of bummed about that. Then we kind of get a reminder. Oh, yes. So we see, again, one of the scenes that we see a lot in the show is the reunion scene at the train station in 1931 after the Flying Pussyfoot. We see another angle of it this time because there was another individual there. There's a fella that we haven't seen in a while, really haven't seen in 200 years, and we've kind of been wondering what he's up to, and we get to see a little bit of him. So in this side quest, we do get to see a character who maybe that we were wondering about. His name is Elmer.
Demon?
Oh,
What?
is that, shit, that guy.
Oh! Elmer Fudd?
Is it Elmer Fudd?
I thought it was Demon Guy.
Might be Demon Guy. Demon Guy or Elmer Fudd?
Wait, then who was the one guy? At the end of the hi. So is that Demon Guy?
どんな手を使って入った？ああ。
Elmer Fudd?
Elmer Fudd.
I kind of
No,
wasn't.
Elmer C. Albatross is his name.
I kind of wasn't really interested. I was like, it's fine.
I like Elmer as a
I
character.
liked him, but I wasn't like, oh,
Wondering where he was.
Right.
But it's interesting because we never saw where he was. Like when we had those little flash forward scenes, I think in the beginning of this episode, we didn't really see what he was up to. It turns out he's just like
he's there.
he's just floating around trying to see
I
what
feel like
his buddies are up
that's
to.
like what you should do when you're immortal, just like travel and like have. I feel like if you're immortal, like you can actually probably like hit everywhere, but it's kind of like does it get boring after a point. But like as time goes on, like technology, it'd be fun to just like keep going.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. So
like every like maybe like plop like travel for a while, plop somewhere down for like a couple decades, have fun.
right.
Can we do that when we become immortal?
Sure. Just like hang around. I think it'd be fun.
We have to wait till we're 30, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I only got like a year and a half.
Let's not think about that. But yeah, so Elmer, he's kind of hanging around. He doesn't reunite with Misa yet. He's gonna wait before he does that. But he does actually
Somehow get to Newfoundland from New York.
gets to Newfoundland.
I guess it's not that much of a.
Nah.
Well-
I mean, he's also immortal, so like he can do whatever he wants.
Okay.
It's not that hard. So he gets into the jail cell of Marquis de Lafayette, Huey Laforet, by bribing the guards because, of course, I guess once you're immortal, you rack up some dough after a little bit.
But the guy at the end was the demon guy.
No, it's Elmer Fudd, I think.
So that's Elmer.
お前がそういう手を使うとはな。ま、200年生きてりゃ知恵もつく。この程度で人間が腐らないってことも分かってるしな。変わったようで変わらないな。お前もだろ？で、何の用だ？ああ、笑顔だよ。お
Aww.
前の笑顔を見に来たんだ。
Someone smiled. As you should.
Which Huey kind of first remarks that like that's doesn't really seem like his thing, but Elmer is really, at his heart of hearts, like the same person, because all he wants to do is make people smile. That's all he wants. He just wants to make people smile. And
yeah, like
nice.
I think like I don't know, for some reason, like even like with like the dubbed, it just like kind of comes off creepy, but like I know he means like well.
Yeah, it's supposed to be very positive, and we're supposed to like him, but like that's all he wants. Like even after 200 years, it's still like good to see that like he hasn't been jaded by anything. He's just still like, I just want to see you smile.
Yeah.
Yes. Now we learn a little bit more about Huey here and how great of a father he is. Yeah.
君は私の娘であり、守護者であり、知識の番人
Should a
であ
daughter
る
be protecting her father?
そのために君は生み出されたのだから
父さん
教えよう
Wait, how was she created?
君だけに私だけが持つ知識の片鱗を教えようだけど教えるだけ君はただそれを聞き記憶することしか許されない
Etch.
君は誰にもこの知識を話してはいけないし君自身のために利用してはいけない
Huey's like, you should meet my daughter, Shanae. I love my daughter. Here's a flashback to my daughter that shows how great of a father I am. Because Shanae's whole thing is that she is incredibly loyal to him. Mm-hmm. And it's kind of worded like she's not an experiment in the same way that Ennis is.
That was my question. Was Shanae a homunculus?
Mm-hmm. No, she's not she's referred to as like a marmot for some reason.
Which is the what?
But like I can't find that on her thing, so I'm gonna hold on. I just want to get her wiki a little bit. So I think she's like, it seems like she's just like naturally born, but really just used as an experiment, which is kind of.
What does that mean?
She wasn't like created in a lab.
Yeah.
But she's basically like a guinea pig for all of Huey's experiments.
So he was just curious of, can I get a woman pregnant?
Sounds like it. And then like, what else can I do to her? Horrible.
Father of the year.
Father of the year. So yes, the circumstances under Shanae's birth are all like, just to start,
not great.
A little like not great, a little shady. But it sounds like, basically like fair game for whatever weird stuff Huey was cooking up. Not in a sexual way though. I said that and it sounded kind of sexual. It's not sexual.
No.
But even through whatever he did, we don't really know, but Shanae is still like incredibly loyal to him.
Yeah. Because
she does feel very strongly to him, like a very strong bond as her father. So she is completely loyal to him. And we see a flashback to 1922. And so Huey says that he's going to share knowledge with her, like something that, she can't do anything with, but he wants to impart onto her. Mm-hmm. And he says as a result, he'll give her anything that she wants. And she's so loyal that she says, take my voice. Like, because the idea is that if it's something that she's not allowed to share, she doesn't want to share. If she takes her voice, she can't give the information that he is entrusting with her.
Is her a Little Mermaid?
Oh, that's very loyal, but that's a problem.
I'm not sure that's what I would say, Huey.
I don't. So not Father of the Year.
Absolutely not Father of the Year.
Instead of being like, hey, daughter of mine, that's a little too far. Why don't we just dial this back a little bit because I will still love you no matter what. He's like, that's great. You're awesome. High five.
So
Huey, no, buddy.
So not a good father.
No, not a great father.
But like, she's loyal to him. So like,
she's so incredibly loyal.
So like, she must do something good, or like maybe just like he's very good at manipulating people into like caring about them.
I don't know, because we don't really see like the circumstances in which like we don't know if it's just her personality to be incredibly loyal or like what all has been done. But yeah, she's like, all right, let's commit. And she commits, and he's like, cool. All right, cool. I'm just gonna take your voice away. That's fine. That's pretty easy. Not the answer. Mm-hmm. Huey, you're a bad father.
Yes, you are.
Just a terrible father.
Yes, correct.
Yeah. So he finishes telling like this story, and like like Elmer has like left at this point.
He's
I'm not sure at what point in the story Elmer's like, all right, this dude's weird. I gotta peace out. But he leaves. And so again, Elmer's very just he still feels very strong about like making people feel happy.
Right.
なあエルマスマイルジャンキー
Where'd he
ミスターハ
go?
ッピーエンドよあの哀れなモルモットに幸せな一生が訪れると思うか
Mormon?
Mormon?
答えは自分で見届けると
It's
し
terrible. Shawnee's a Mormon.
それが研究者としての義務だからね
Elmer's.
キウイ幸せなんてものは不幸と同じように突然襲ってくるものさきっと逃げられないぜ
Oh, and then we just see like a brief shot of Shawnee, who like we see kind of what Huey's fate is, that he has been, we see just like a kind of a story that he has been found guilty of treason, and he has been transported from Canada to New York. So we know that Huey Lafayette was on trial. We know that he had done something bad. We don't really know what. Apparently that thing was treason.
Right.
But he has been moved from his jail cell in Canada, I guess, to stand trial or like to get his sentencing maybe in New York. So Daddy's coming home.
Great.
Oh no. Wait, this guy's name is Shaft. That's hysterical. Like, you know the one guy, we thought all the guys in the warehouse were dead because they weren't saying or responding to anything, but there's like the one guy that talked, apparently his name is Shaft. So like, great. Fabulous. Mother dude's name is Shaft. Yeah, so Graham's just like going off. He's a weirdo. We don't really care
That's
what he
it.
has
Who
to say.
cares?
So, but he has like a gang or whatever. And
They're trying to get Lad out.
they're not even trying to get Lad out. They're just trying to do like other things. But somehow the Genovians are involved. And we basically hear like a little bit more about like the family, because the father and the oldest brother died, and then the second brother, Dallas, they like basically the rumor is that he just drowned.
Which,
so
like,
we know he did several times, multiple times, probably hundreds of times.
Over a year.
Yes. So like the heir to the family is now Eve. So they kind of are interested in that.
So they want to kidnap her. And I don't trust Graham with...
They want to blackmail her.
I thought they wanted to kidnap her.
They might kidnap her, but
But
first
I don't trust Graham with women in general.
I don't trust him with anybody.
I don't. He feels like creepy. I don't like
He
him.
has very creepy vibes.
Which like is why I don't really like this episode, because like we spent so much time with him, and I just don't like him.
Yeah.
It's not even a fun don't like. It's a don't like.
No. And this fella Shaft says something that Graham doesn't like, so he kills him.
Great.
With a wrench. So like gangs, y'all.
Even though they don't have any money.
You know, say what is?
つまりそいつらがどう
They have some money, right?
イブって女に取り入ったんだか脅したんだか
It was like they have enough to like still live their lives of like luxury, but just not once they die, they'll have the kids will have nothing.
だけだ
He will be fine.
奴らをうまく取り込んで島に乗っ取ってしまえば俺らも甘い汁が吸えるってわけ
はいノーだよノー何その寄生虫根性丸出しな計画
It's great. Oh my gosh. All right. And so we don't care about that, so like whatever. Even though it sounds like that's kind of like the main plot of this.
It is, but I don't care.
We don't care.
Go back to I kept saying, go back to the dominoes.
We do go back to Spider-Gwen and Rachel. So as we remember, she's a little confused about some of the things that she saw on the Flying Pussyfoot, one of which was like a child whose head got exploded, but apparently, according to the president, is still alive. So he gives her like a hint, like, hey, if you go like down here, you'll probably see this kid. You can ask him the questions that you want to ask him.
Right.
So Rachel does.
And shouldn't that have been in the regular show?
Yeah. どうしたのお姉ちゃん。あなた死んだはずじゃん。何のことですか。エリスお姉ちゃん、僕ちょっとこのお姉ちゃんとお話ししてくるよ。行こうお姉ちゃん。
That voice doesn't match up.
Yeah, it's a little like too high pitched.
But I kind of think it works for like a child, a portal child.
Yeah, so Ches is walking with Ennis, and then Rachel's like, yo, how are you alive?
Funny story.
She's just like, hey, buddy, why are you alive? And like, Ennis is like, what? And Ches like, I got this one. Go over here. We're just gonna talk. So Ches takes her into like an alley.
Edith knows that he's immortal, right?
I'm assuming so.
Okay.
You would think that would come up, right? It's been a minute, so you think that would come up.
Yeah.
First, Ches introduces himself with a fake name, basically to make sure that she's not an immortal. And once he realizes that, he kind of properly introduces himself and just is like, he's like, you kind of saw what's happening, and you're with the news, so like, I'll just kind of tell you what's going on.
All right.
So he's a little more, he's not trusting, but he's a little, little less guarded, I would say.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. And then we're going to go back to Graham, even though we don't care about him.
All right, you talk. I'm going to go back to sleep.
All right. I'm trying to figure out. So I don't know what they're trying to figure out, but they basically want to know, like, what the deal is with just everything.
I'm going to go to sleep. All right. You know what's really bad? I forgot his name.
Graham Specter.
その連中にもリーダーはいるんだろう。病院でたまたま見かけですが、顔に剣の入れ墨がある。妙におどおどしたやつした。顔に剣の。
I was thinking keep calling him Graham, but then makes me. I was gonna call him Graham Cracker, but like I like Graham Crackers.
And of course, there was a gang that, of course, that was giving Lad's gang a hard time. And they want to know who the leader is, and they pull out the poster. It's not Jacuzzi. So we don't see Jacuzzi.
Don't hurt Jacuzzi.
So one of the people says that they saw this guy at the hospital the other day, and he seems like a wimp, despite the fact that he has a sword tattoo on his face.
How dare you?
So, all right. So Graham, of course, Jacuzzi still has a bounty on his head, so they want to capture Jacuzzi so they can get the bounty and take it for the Russo family, so that they can call the operation a tribute to Lad in case they are sent to prison. Oh, so they want the money. Okay, bounty for the Russos. Interesting. They also now they suggest that they kidnap Eve, even though he prefers older women. Gross. But they can also use Eve as bait to get Jacuzzi to the warehouse.
What? How?
With the potential ransom money serving as a massive bonus.
Oh, okay. But would Jacuzzi would he go for that?
I don't know, because he doesn't know Eve. He doesn't know the Genovians.
Right,
so.
and he's not a save people thing. He's a bootlegger.
Right.
I don't think he would go for that.
So
I don't like this guy.
No, we don't really like this guy. So yeah, the plan is they want to get Jacuzzi, get the money for Jacuzzi, for whatever purpose. I don't really care.
Jacuzzi. Don't go after Jacuzzi. Great.
さて、楽しくも悲しい話をしよう。楽しさ、それは悲しさの裏返し。すなわち天国と地獄、ラブ&ピース。
Great.
Love and
とりあえずジャグジーってやつを捕まえりゃ、ウッソの旦那から金が入る。部署に入ったラットの兄貴への手向けになるかもしれん。まずはそのイブって女をさらう。年頃の女を
Why are we gonna kidnap Eve again?
それだけでもワクワクしてきたが、残念なことに俺は年上趣味だ。
Gross.
It's gonna be a bad episode to edit because it's like, I don't really care. But like Graham Specter, give us another reason to care about you in the next one. But yes, that is this episode.
I mean, he's only got 2 episodes to make me like him so far.
Yeah, not quite yet, buddy.
Yeah,
he's more of like the character who's driving the plot for these little side things.
Great.
But like whatever. But if it lets us see Jacuzzi again, that's
okay.
Fine. So yes, that is this episode. Dara, what'd you think?
I don't really like it.
Yeah, it's more like this episode's kind of a setup for like I think the 2 next episodes, just to, like so we can get an idea of really what's going on.
Oh wait, that's at the end.
That's the end of the episode.
Okay, so are we doing a comment?
We are doing a comment. Let's go to a comment corner because we felt neutral about that episode.
Yeah, pretty much.
Where did we start?
I don't know if you want to. We actually got some Instagram comments that are real comments and not spam comments.
Oh yes, read us the Instagrams.
Well, let me. How do I?
Oh, because we have a new commenter that we really want to highlight. Who's been commenting on a lot of our stuff, who we really appreciate. Also commented on our Instagram as well. So like, hell yeah, thank you. It's good to see you.
Okay, so it's Shadow Wav? Wav?
Is it VA?
Oh, Shadow VA.
VA, like voice actor.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool. So this is...
Hi. Welcome to the show. We're happy to have you.
Yeah, please stick around because Baccano's almost done.
Yeah. Right. I mean, you have been watching all of our Baccano stuff, so like we really appreciate it, and thanks for commenting.
All right, so this was the episode with Isaac and Mira unconventionally spread happiness around them. Mm-hmm. So she said, Baccano is my fave, and I love how you guys are liking the series so far.
Yay!
Yay! And then she commented on episode 9, Claire Stanfield faithfully carries out the mission. Mm-hmm. Murder Boys, I agree with Cailin. I love Claire as a character. He's so interesting to look at, and I can't wait for Dara to watch more. I wish I had a friend to watch.
Thank you for agreeing with me.
I wish I had a friend to watch Baccano when I got into it.
Yeah, it's one of those things where you're like watching, like, I can't believe this is crazy, and so that's why it's really fun, especially with this show that we do. Like, First Reaction, Fan Reaction is really fun in general because we get to, like, it's like our excuse to be like, sit down and watch this with me. It's really cool.
But I do kind of appreciate the fact that, like, you're kind of like, I'm not sure if Dara's actually gonna like this show.
Yeah,
let's be real.
I was honest because, like, there's some things that are really cool about it, and there's some things that are, like, really weird about it. So I didn't know what.
I don't mind weird shows. I'm just like not a big animation person.
Yeah, and so that's why I wasn't sure. But all right. So let's head over to some. So I think we're going to start around episode 5. We're going to go from episodes like 5 to 7. A lot of Zom comments here. Zom, it's good to see you.
Hey Zom.
Hey, how's it going? Oh, we had discussed. I think Zom made a comment about. About the writer of the manga, and I was like, are you talking about the writer of the manga or the light novels who like did all the research about the states? Zom says, I think the manga writer, though, it might have been the light novel. And so K Shadow VA, hey, says the same person who wrote the light novels wrote the manga. I don't know if the author drew for it, though. I just know that the same artist drew for Durarara, seeing how this...
what came out first?
Baccano.
No, I mean the light novel.
Light novel. Yes. So we settled that. Okay, so I did not. Thank you for letting me know that the the manga writer and the light novel writer were the same, because that's not always the same. Because some people like adapt it, like different people will adapt things. Yeah. Somebody commented on our first Pushing Daisies episode, just like a thumbs up. So somebody commented on our Legend of Korra Book 4 finale.
What did they say?
It's kind of a long one, but we're going to read it because this is the show and this is what we do. So this is from Marie Nacha on our Legend of Korra Book 4 finale episode, who says, what would have happened if all the avatars had learned to master all the rare masteries and also learned to master all mastery techniques and also learned to block chi and also learned to master all fighting techniques and also learned to master all styles of fighting and also learned to master all martial arts styles and also learned to master all weapons and also learned to master all the powers of the spirits? What would happen?
I mean,
that's what we in the business call way too OP.
That is a question.
It's a great question. Guys, let us know. I want to know. Like, let us know what you think about that.
But it doesn't say that the Avatar is the master of all the elements. It's the master of all 4 elements. Mm-hmm. That's what Katara says in the Last Airbender.
Yeah.
So like.
But Dara, what if they mastered all the masteries and also all the masters of the
Honey.
Dara, we gotta know. Thank you, Marie. That's a great question that you raised. I don't have an answer for you.
I am kind of curious, but thank you for the question.
Thank you. Way too OP. All right, and so episode 7, some comments from Zom here. Ches could always claim to be a dwarf or a small person. I mean, like, but like that's like different though.
Yeah,
that's like different. I mean, like, yes, but also it's, like, different.
I think it's just even past as a child, because, like, he looks like a child.
Yeah, and as we can see, he's very good at manipulating people as a child. And someone else says, the voice of the demon is not just the voice of Stein from Soul Eater, he's also Sho Tucker from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. Tucker. Yeah, that's true. Not as much of a sexy voice in that one, now is he? Dara has no idea what I'm talking about there. But, like, if you know, you know.
Question mark.
Yeah, if you know, you know. You don't know.
I don't know.
Shouldn't know. It'll be fun when we get
I feel like I will know eventually.
You will know eventually. We're going to be good for today.
Okay.
So K Shadow VA commented on our first Baccano review. Hi again. Says Baccano is my favorite series mostly because the story is told in such a unique way. It forces you to pay attention to every single detail. True. Of what is being presented and determine which ones are important to each character. Every character has unique motives, and each one seems important and human. I can't wait to see how you like this series. It's been fun.
It
is true. I love.
It's been a ride.
It's a lot of small details, and I'm really excited for us to go back and watch the first episode again if we can do that. And just be like, oh, And I think that's where we're going to call it here for the comment.
Okay.
So thank you all for watching today. It has been a really fun time to finish off Baccano, but we still have a couple of OVA side quests left. But yes, you were watching First Reaction Fan Reaction. Of course, if you are watching us, if you're on YouTube, like, comment, and subscribe.
We will read your comments.
We do read the comments on the show, if that was not proof. Even the really long and weird ones. We read them.
And we appreciate
them.
them.
And also, but... yes, we do appreciate it. If you are not, if you're listening to us, we are on iTunes, Spotify, all that stuff, where you find all your favorite podcasts. So you can find us on.
We're not on Stitcher.
We're not on Stitcher. But like those other places we are. So you can, of course, rate, review, all that kind of stuff on there. Take us on the go. We want to be with you always. Okay, not there though. That's weird. That's for you.
Well,
That's
don't be creepy about it.
And you can find us on a variety of social media. Of course, Dara mentioned our Instagram, which is really cool to get comments there. So thank you for those who have followed us on Instagram. That's really exciting. We are at Witty Close?
Witty Close Productions.
We are Witty Close Productions on Instagram. We're also on Twitter at Witty Close, Facebook Witty Close Productions on there. Please look us up, follow us, all that kind of stuff. We're really excited to see you. You could send us an email if you wanted to, if you like that kind of thing. wittyclose@gmail.com for all whatever purposes you would use an email for. And we also have a Patreon. Dare talk about Patreon, please.
So we're on Patreon, patreon.com/wittyclose. So right now we started the $5 tier. If you pay $5 a month, you get access to our monthly live streams. I think this will probably come out in November.
Probably.
So I think
it's November or December.
So we're gonna be watching. It's like we kind of have a chat. We sometimes watch a movie. We're gonna be watching a movie for the beginning of the holiday season. Do you want to announce what movie?
I forgot which it was.
I think it's called Happiness Season. I'm gonna probably.
Happiest Season. Yes.
Happiest Season that I watched last year on Thanksgiving, and I haven't seen Cailin to watch.
Even though it has lesbians, which why haven't I watched that
and
yet?
Kristen Stewart as a lesbian.
Hell yeah.
And Audrey Potts as a lesbian.
Don't mind me, I'm just a little thirsty over here. Continue.
So that's gonna be November. We don't know what we're doing for the holiday season yet for December, but we'll figure it out. So that's the monthly live stream. You also get access to our spin-off show, First Reaction or Fan Reaction, which we're either at this point we're still finishing up the show, and then we're gonna start putting them out either on a weekly or bi-weekly basis. We're watching WandaVision right now.
Woo!
And we've recorded up to, we're almost on the sitcom bit, so and then we're gonna get to the other fun stuff. I don't want to spoil the show if you haven't watched it yet, but show it's more fun to watch something that either we've never seen before, and we're what is happening, or we've seen this before, let's have fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And $10 level is kind of hey, we're gonna just anything, if you can either vote on stuff that we talk about in the live stream or watch on either shows. We're gonna watch stuff that doesn't actually fit on either thing, maybe I want to watch Bake Off. I don't know what Cailin wants to do.
Yeah,
she'll figure it out.
I'll figure it out.
They're gonna make other tiers, maybe if people want us to do not a mukbang, but a dinner with us, live stream thing, or an ASMR thing.
We'll try it.
We might do a $30 tier.
We're sluts for money, so why not?
We're not sluts for money. We're whores for money.
That's true.
Be polite.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Sorry. But that's Patreon.
So yes, that is about all the social media that you can find us.
Also,
at.
we have an email.
I did say the email already.
I did say the email. I'm sorry.
I know we always do the email last, but I did say that beforehand before we got to the Patreon. But yes, please follow us. And thank you for watching. If you've been watching with us, it's really exciting when we get new followers. So thank you. Thank you for engaging with us. And
I think we're 620 subs now, so I'm really happy.
Yeah, so I know that there's people who are watching, but not interacting, because I am also a lurker when it comes to media as well.
I am too.
So I know you're out there, and we appreciate you as well. But that is all the time we have for today, because I've been talking for a very long time.
You have been. It's almost been 2 hours.
Jeez Louises. But
no, we're an hour 40.
Yeah. But join us next time, as we're going to officially conclude Baccano with the end of our side quest.
We're going to announce our next show.
And we will announce its next show. It's that time already, isn't it?
It is.
Power is so fleeting. We're going to watch Baccano episode 15. The delinquents that arrive at the high-class neighborhood are the same as always. In episode 16, Carol realizes that the story cannot have an ending.
I will also say, we are going to do a live stream for Baccano. We don't know the date of that yet. Probably by the time this episode comes out, we'll have a video saying the date.
Yeah.
So there's that.
So that will be planned, and it is coming. But until next time, I'm Cailin Clothier.
I'm Dara Whitman.
Peace.
These dudes are just what's going on? I think he needs help.
Yeah. Baccano? Oh, thanks.
あれは笑顔のためなら
This
何だっ
like
てやるさ
ended.